So we have received a few issues when working out of our workflow, and we just wanted to make a video of this glitch. It's not really a glitch, it's just the way, the flow of doing it so that you don't lose all your documentation in your workflow. So let's say that you do work off the workflow and you fill out your HPI, your review a system, your physical exam, everything right here in this third column of your workflow. In order to move all that information into your note, you need to go down in this column and create right here your urgent care note. If you for some reason are like, wait, I want to discharge my patient first, I'm going to create an urgent care discharge note first. All of your information that you have here in your workflow is going to be picked up by this note and erased, because that information is going to move into this note, but our urgent care discharge note doesn't actually put the HPI and review system. So in order to not have that happen, you have to make sure to create an urgent care note first, okay? If this is filled out right here, if your workflow is filled out with your HPI and your review system and physical exam and all your information, you must create an urgent care note first. So I create an urgent care note. If I'm not ready to sign this note, then I can just hit right here, save and close. Give it a second, it's just loading. I can hit save and close, hit OK, and now that note is saved, my HPI, my review system, everything is safe. And now I can go back here to my workflow and create a discharge instruction or a school note. That's fine. Either or you can create, and then you can sign and print it. Well, you do first sign and submit. It's just loading slowly on this test patient. Give it a second. We'll hit sign and submit and then sign and print. I'm not going to do it because it's a test patient and I don't want it to print. But as soon as that's done, then how do I get back into your urgent care note, you ask? You go into the menu, documentation, just like we used to do right here, documentation, and you see this one right here is urgent care note. We did it today, 8/9 at 9:39, and it's done by Yenny. It's her account. Right here is the note, and you can just double click to get back into it and finish it. Okay? The most important part here is to remember that when you're working in your workflow, if you have these components filled out, make sure you create an urgent care note before a school note or a discharge note. Okay? If you're working with a scribe, that should not be such of an issue because the scribe will be filling out this information for you and you can just immediately work off of your discharge tab and discharge your patient. So that should be okay. But if you're working alone in your workflow, just make sure that you create an urgent care note first to not lose this information. If your information here of your HPI and your review system is not yet completed, if it's empty like it is right now, that is fine. Then you can create an urgent care discharge note or a school note first because you're not risking to losing any of this information. So just remember to do your urgent care note first if you have that filled out. If not, it's no problem.